What's up guys, Dr. Drew here, back in the channel. Thank you for following us and liking us. If you haven't already, again, make sure you like, subscribe to our channel. We know you guys watch these videos. We have a couple there at 40, 60,000 views. So today I'm here with a special guest. This is one of our high-level athletes. You guys might seen her on the page or seen me with her at their rink, but this is Nicole LaMantia. So welcome to the page. A little bit about Nicole. She just graduated from University of Wisconsin-Madison. She's a three-time national championship at the University of Wisconsin-Madison for women's hockey, as well as she has an Olympic gold medal for Team USA. So very dedicated athlete to hockey. She's been a great patient, super dedicated to her craft. I'll kind of let Nicole just explain to you guys a little bit about her day-to-day activity as just a high-level student athlete, what that entails, whether it's from her nutrition, whether it's from her preventative maintenance, whether it's from essentially getting into rehab, as well as ice time. So just take your time, Nick, explain to the viewers a little bit about yourself.
I'll kind of run through a day in college. So obviously get your nutrition right away in the morning. Never ever skip breakfast. That's kind of one of the most important meals of the day, and people kind of harp on it, but it really truly is one of those things that gets your metabolism going and kind of sets you up for success the rest of the day. From there, kind of go stretch, get things ready at the rink, and then do a lift. We'll run through a lift for probably an hour, 15 hour, 30 minutes or so, and then do a little low impact cardio, kind of like a 15-minute, just like low heart rate bike workout or something. And then usually we'll do a little more recovery. Obviously, Dr. Drew harps on recovery over here, but foam rolling, things like that, they're super important. Before workouts, after workouts, before on ice, after off ice stuff. It's super important to get your muscles ready to skate or to stretch after so you don't tighten up, but hop on the ice from there. On the ice usually an hour to an hour and 30 minutes depending on the day and who we're playing that week, and then get off the ice in a little more rehab and use Dr. Drew here to get tuned up and make sure my recovery is 10 out of 10 all the time.
Yeah, so a little bit about that. Obviously that's a whole huge day, right? So I think the one thing Nicole really wants to kind of express to you guys is that being a high-level athlete, like, injuries really prevent you from getting to that next level, especially at a high level like Nicole's played. You could lose that position super easily. It doesn't matter about seniority, it's the next person up. So if you have a wrist injury, a neck injury, a hip injury, a knee injury, anything like that definitely puts you behind the eight ball. So Nicole does tremendous amount of rehab, whether it's preventative rehab or whether it's we're doing rehab for her neck, her shoulder, her hip, anything like that. So it's super important that you have to stay in tune with your body. And again, that's not just nutrition, that's sleep, that's stress, that's school, all that stuff's got to be aligned. So there's no messing around, there's no joking around, kind of go from there. So she's just one of our dedicated athletes that you've seen. If you guys been in my office, you'll see she has her jersey on her wall, but I highly have you guys definitely take a look at her. You can YouTube her, she's all over the internet. She's awesome. One more question for Nicole before we kind of go through her typical treatment. Just explain to the viewers a little bit about Hawkeye Chiropractic, who we are. Obviously, we're a family practice, as you know. We love going to her games and kind of supporting her as well, but she can kind of explain to you guys a little bit about the vibe, the culture here, the community that we've kind of built, and kind of go from there.
Drew's sister-in-law, Lisa Marie, I actually went to high school with, so that's how I found out about Hawkeye. And obviously with Drew's athletic background, I kind of was looking for some support with my recovery, and obviously it's super important, so I wanted to go to a top-notch, clean facility where I could get in, have that connection with my chiropractor and kind of be able to build my plan and things that help me most. So I think, speaking of Hawkeye, depending on your job or your career, they really kind of, gear your treatment and your recovery and your adjustments and stuff towards what you do day in and day out. And I think that makes this place very different, that everything's catered to you and it's not just you're coming in for an adjustment, you don't really know who's in here and you're leaving. It's really a family environment, and Drew's really here to help support you and connect with what you do every day that your body's going through.
Yeah, so I think that's a key component to any healthcare provider, not just myself, but we make sure we individualize every treatment plan based off of what the needs are for that patient to, one, get out of pain as quick as possible, but to two, to have a long-lasting change. So there'll be days where I'll be emailing Nicole or I'll be shooting her a text, hey, we got to do this, or hey, this is what's going on. So it's a constant feedback because there has been times where she's been up at school or she's had to come down for the day. We've done treatment, kind of vice versa. So just being dedicated to anything is going to help with that. And so that's one of the things that we harp on, as well as one of the things that we preach ourselves, making sure that every patient has an individualized treatment plan. So what we're going to do now, we're going to go over a typical workup for Nicole. I'll kind of walk you guys through some of her injuries that she's had, what we've been working with, some things that we've conquered, some things that we're still kind of trying to get up the hill with. So first thing we're going to do, we're just going to have Nicole just take a seat here, face this way. Yeah, just take a seat, Nick, face that way. All right, so we're going to do just simple range of motion here. So typically Nicole and I will just be talking while we're doing this, and she's just going to move her body. So I'm just going to have her turn her head as far as she can to the left. Good, and then all the way to the right. Good. Do you feel one side versus the other? that's tighter?
Yeah, this way.
Okay, left. Okay. Go ahead, look all the way down. All the way back. Good. What about that?
Good.
Good. Go ahead, neutral. So what I'm doing now is essentially just motion palpating her cervical spine. So you guys are going to see here, just underneath her earring is called her mastoid process. And when you fall off that, the first bone, which would be C1. So we're just going to go nice and easily and just push side to side. I want to see if those joints are moving the way they should be as well. Good. Okay. Good. Just relax. Okay, we're going to adjust Nicole's neck here. So what I'm going to do is just have her just nice and seated. Good. Just relax that left shoulder. Good. Whew. Good smile there. Good. Same thing. Relax your right. Beautiful. Good. We always want to kind of let that settle in. A lot of people try to go up and down after they get adjusted. Just kind of chill, let your body kind of settle in. Nicole holds a lot of her tension and stress up in her traps, okay, or her suboccipitals. Those are the muscles just below your skull, as well as in your upper back, especially being a high-level athlete, a lot of lifting, anterior dominance. What we're going to do, though, is we're going to work up some of that tissue with some soft tissue work with one of our tools here. So I'm going to have Nicole just go ahead and lay on her back. She's going to face this way. Good. Just turn your head to the left. Good. You get a little bit of lotion on there. So you guys are going to see this muscle that we've talked about before. This is called your sternocleidomastoid. So it's SCM, but this muscle is essentially going to connect from your occiput all the way to your sternum. It gets really tight when a lot of us are looking down at our phones or we're on the computer all day. So we're going to do just nice and easily. Just brush that. It's going to feel like I'm right there, going over a little bit of bumps and bruises. Now don't try this at home with like a spoon or a knife, okay guys? This is high level stuff, so we don't want to over push on that tissue, but she's gonna feel just like that. Is that pressure okay?
Yeah.
Good. So Nicole originally came in with some neck pain, especially being an athlete. She's constantly studying, looking down, and so that put a tremendous amount of stress as well on her neck. So we've taken the time to get her x-rays done. We saw that she had a decrease in her curvature in her cervical spine. We've been adjusting that as well as breaking down the scar tissue here. And then as well, we put her on what we call a Denner roll, where it's a wedge pillow, and she's gonna lay on that with her head off the table, and then we slowly connect weight, and we use gravity as a force to pull that back. Good, other side. Doing okay?
Yep.
So Nicole, she's going to Cooper's Hawk tonight.
Yes, I am.
What are you gonna get?
Probably a grilled chicken Caesar salad. That's my go-to. Saving some calories during the week.
So how much protein did you typically eat when you were in season as far as your diet? What would you say that is?
Recommended amount from athletic trainers and our nutrition staff up there is usually equivalent to your body weight in grams. So I'm 150 pounds, so I usually try to eat 150 grams of protein every day, which honestly gets hard to do, but especially eating breakfast, it's really easy to get in protein with your breakfast.
Yeah, especially with the amount of calories you're burning. How's that pressure?
That's good.
Good. Good. Okay. All right, so now we're gonna kind of go through her lower back just to get some motion here. So what I'm gonna have her do, we're just gonna take a look at these hamstrings. So you see right off the bat, okay? When this knee starts to buckle like this, you can automatically tell these hamstrings are tight. So we wanna just keep that nice and straight. Feel that?
Yeah.
Keep breathing. Good. With the amount of skating that Nicole is doing, she's putting a tremendous amount of load on her hips, which those muscles can be from your iliopsoas, your hip flexors, your iliotibial bands, your sartorius, your thigh muscles, your quads, anything like that specifically. So we always want to get these nice and mobile. Same thing. Looks like this right one's a little bit less than the left, correct?
Yeah.
Good. How are your knees?
Good.
We're going to adjust her knees too, so you guys are going to see I'm going to come underneath here. Nice and easy. Good. Just relax. Perfect. That went. So if you guys want to follow Nicole on social, you can. Okay, we'll leave a link in the description below. How many followers you got right now?
I have like 5,000.
5,000 followers, guys. My goodness. Good. Awesome. Okay, we're going to be laying on your belly. So we're going to work her pelvis now. With Nicole, we always warm up her glutes, her IT bands, her hamstrings. We're going to use this Hypervolt Plus. You guys can use one of these or any other muscle massage gun. We just want to get in there What this also allows me to do, guys, is I'm able to feel what's going on with her tissue, and I could give that feedback to Nicole and say, hey, this is what I need you to do as far as stretching this out, working with this lacrosse ball and this trigger point. And by doing that, it's just gonna connect her and her body, how we can prevent injuries. And Nicole will tell you guys, there's not a day goes by that she's constantly not doing any rehab. There's always an injury, constantly an injury, especially when you're playing the amount of games that she plays. There'll be times where she's got 3 or 4 games on a weekend on top of practice, and then she's flying here, flying there. It's not like these injuries are random. The amount of repetitiveness and overuse that she's doing just because of the sport and the training is definitely going to take a toll not on her body, but everybody's body. Make sure you watch this video to the end. We're going to be doing a little bit of a giveaway as well. A little personalized item here. Pressure still good?
Yep.
Good. Okay. Big stretch here. Gonna put my hand on the top of the right pelvis, top of the left shoulder, and just nice big stretch. Good. Just deep breaths. Good. Same thing. Good. I'm gonna take a look at her hips here. Let's see what's going on. All right, so if you guys are looking on the camera here, what you're gonna notice is that you're gonna see her right leg is short, okay, compared to her left, maybe about half an inch. I'm just gonna bring that up, take a look here. You're gonna notice that this is longer as well. So just to confirm that the hips have kind of rotated, I'm just gonna palpate the top. So here's the top of your right, here's the top of your left. Which one's higher?
Right.
Exactly, which means that right hip shifted up. So we're gonna put this one back. You guys are gonna see this piece gonna pop up, just like this. We're gonna push down. Good. Good. All right, so now we're gonna work our way up through the mid back here and then adjust the pelvis and lumbar spine. Good. So deep breath in, all the way out. Good. Deep breath in, all the way out. Beautiful. Good. Relax this right shoulder. Good. Good. Okay. I'm gonna have you lay on your left side, face me. Good. Good. Just relax that core. Perfect. Good. Other side. We'll review what we just kind of went through, guys, after we get this last hip adjusted. Nice. Good. All right, come on up. One more thing, we're gonna adjust Nicole's shoulders. So I'm gonna just reach around, grab this elbow. Perfect. Good. Other side. Awesome. Ooh. Sweet. All right, guys, so that's a typical workup, okay, of a high-level athlete. So again, if you guys have any questions for Nicole, hit us up in the comments, questions like that. Make sure you like and subscribe. We are gonna be doing a little bit of a YouTube raffle. So we have a 1 of 1, okay, Nicole LaMantia Team USA jersey, okay, from this year's actually, if I'm not mistaken. So she hasn't signed it yet, but what we're gonna do is you gotta make sure you subscribe. Make sure you like this video, and then make sure you put a comment into the description, and we're gonna pick a winner through YouTube, and then she'll essentially customize it, write your name, kind of go from there. So again, thanks for watching the video, and we'll see you guys in the next one.
Bye.